Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi guys, welcome back to my another episode. And today I am going to discuss the important facts influencing the literature of the Victorian age. Better to say, I would like to talk about the important facts that influenced the literature of the Victorian period in numerical way. So let's get started. Number one, in 1832, a Reformation Act passed in the Parliament changed the traditional lifestyle and thoughts of the Victorian people, especially the middle class societies, who constitute a larger portion of the society. In this projection of the middle class society, we see hope, struggle, sorrow, suffering, the feudal advent of the society, etc. Number two, the Second Reformation Act in 1867 and the Third Reformation Act in 1884 gave voting rights to every male and brought about the significant changes in social life. Number three, in 1833, slaves were declared free. And number four, Chimney Sweeps Act in 1840 and the Factory Act in 1833 prohibited child labor. And number five, a mechanism of railways and ships was improved, which helped develop commerce and industries, especially overseas commerce and industries, and thus brought material affluence. And number six, agriculture-based society was disintegrated because of the result of the development of commerce and industry. So this had a strong effect on rural life. And number seven, there was significant changes of women during this time. And number eight, in 1859, Charles Darwin had published On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection, a belief in respect of biological origin. Historians, philosophers, and scientists were all beginning to apply the idea of evolution of new areas of study of the human experience. Traditional conception, that means biblical idea of the man's nature and place in the world, were as a consequence under threat. And number nine, the theory of evolution and the concept of communism changed the traditional view of life and religion. And number 10, it's an age of compromise and construction. In all respects, the change of socio-political is similarly a compromise between the old and the new, between freedom and restriction is also noteworthy. So all these features have found operation in the late Victorian literature. And number 11, a new movement known as decadence started, whose slogan was art for art's sake. It gives importance on sensationalism, egocentricity, the bizarre, the artificial, etc. in literature. So the Victorian age and the novels contributed a great deal to madden the modern age. And finally, the number 12, the Fabian Society was founded in 1883 to avoid violence and class struggle. And better to say, George Bernard Shaw was one of the members of this society. So, dear reverend brothers and sisters, that's all for today. Thank you very much for your cooperation and coordination.